Howdy friends, welcome back to the show. I'm Tim. Today we're in downtown Melbourne, Florida, and we're at a customer's house that has an under the slab water leak. So we're gonna end up having to go in and pull a cabinet out and try to access that leak with a jackhammer. So let's go have some fun. We're checking on the meter here. Yep, you can see that thing's moving. There is definitely a leak happening. A little lizard running around there. All right, blue arrow marks the spot. This little vanity's got to come out of here. Oh, I don't want to turn. I'm going to have to get a wrench on that. They never tiled underneath that cabinet. They kind of tiled around it. So somewhere here in this area is going to be a leak. Let's get the jackhammer out. We got two of these jackhammers at our shop, and looks like I got stuck with the one that's missing a handle. So this ought to be fun. It's not. That's pumping some water out of there. I already stuck my hand up in there. I felt a hole in the pipe. We got to go all the way back here to this wall to reach it though. And the pipe's coming from this way. Created quite a nice washout. Rebar in here. That leaks up under there. I think that's a footer. That's some thick concrete. This is going to be tough to get to that leak and fix it. I have to clear this area out more. Well, the fun continues. I'm going to show you what we got ourselves into. That pipe that has a leak is underneath that piece of concrete that I kind of broke loose. But between walls of the bathroom and the garage, and this is a footer, a lot thicker. And I think that piece there, I'm gonna have to get a small chip and hammer. It's resting on that pipe that's got a leak. I wanna be careful, I don't wanna create more leaks. Well, bad news. That chunk of concrete down there, yeah, it's poured right around the pipe, the copper pipe. So the pipe is running through the concrete of the footer. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Wish me luck. All right, look, see if I can zoom that in. The concrete is right on top of the pipe, but that's not where the leak is. Look past it, back in there. Can you see it? There's a pinhole in that pipe that's behind it. See it? Look at that hole in that pipe back in there. And that's behind this one that's already covered with concrete. Oh, this is a bugger of a job here. I don't know what happened, but I was successful when I get down here. It broke that piece of concrete off. Look at that. It was all up on that pipe. But that's not the pipe that's the problem. Let's get this light back on. It's back behind the other one. There's the pipe that had the concrete. And there's the other pipe behind it. That's got the pinhole. See it? Right there. We gotta make the repair on that. Trying to get some cutters on here. Let's break them into a bank. Oh, can't get it. Snap shut. There she is. There she is. That's a big one. It's like somebody shot a BB through it. All right, now we need to make the repair on that. There's two pipes that are right in there. The problem with soldering copper underneath the concrete like that, A, it's the lowest point. It's hard to get the water all out. B, there's no oxygen for the fuel on the torch. All right, at this point, I've got my helper going in to have the homeowner open up all the faucets, flush toilets, all that stuff, to try to get as much of the water out of these lines as possible. When you're doing an under slab leak and you have to do a solder repair, trying to get all the water out is one thing. But once you get your torch down in that area, there's no oxygen, and it has a very difficult time keeping lit. So I had to step outside for a few minutes because I was really starting to get frustrated here with this job. First of all, I only have enough room to put one arm in there to work. Getting those copper pipes cleaned and then be able to put my slip couplings in there. I fought with that and fought with it and fought with it. We sucked all the water we could out of there, blew water out of those lines. As soon as I started soldering, here comes the water again. And I've got every faucet and everything in the house open and stuff, and hose bibs outside. So I was getting to the point where I was getting really, I had to walk away. And doing it all with one hand up underneath there with a pipe in front of me. I'm not crying, it's just the nature of the game. This is not a fun repair. Well, definitely not a trophy repair, but we're going to have to live with it. A really, really hard spot to work in. Okay, water's back on, no leaks. Time to get some dirt in the hole. Mix some concrete up. The cabinet's not going in today because the concrete will have to set up overnight. Or the darn concrete all over the pipe. Jeez. Well, hey, that's going to do it for this one. I'd be lying to you if I told you I had a good time today. That was nothing but a pain in the butt. The entire job was nothing but a pain. We got it done. But it was very frustrating. There was a couple times I had to get up and go back to the van and sit down and clear my head because it just wasn't going the way I wanted it to. Let me know down in the comments the last time you guys had to run into a slab leak like we did today. I'd like to hear about it. And don't forget to keep plumbing.